The National Pastors Retreats are a series of retreats that the Transforming Center and Zondervan are doing in partnership together. And at the National Pastors Retreat, the one that happens in February is the one that always takes place before the National Pastors Convention, so that you can do the retreat and then go right to the convention. But because of the popularity of the experience, we're also doing National Pastors Retreats across the country in different regions across the country. So we have 6 additional regions lined up. In addition to San Diego, we have Western Michigan, we have the Washington, D.C. area, we have Pittsburgh and Florida, and we're going to be doing these retreats around the country for people's ease in connecting with this experience. And the uniqueness of this experience is that we are addressing the subject of strengthening the soul of your leadership, but addressed specifically to pastors and church leaders. And what are the specific challenges related to life in the church these days? And how can pastors and ministry leaders strengthen themselves at the soul level so that they can meet the challenges from that place where they're listening deeply to God? So when you come on a National Pastors Retreat, we'll arrive, we'll share a meal together, and then we'll begin to enter into some teaching about the invitations of retreat. We'll have night prayer on that first night, and then we'll go into the Great Silence. And we go into the Great Silence because we want people to rest right off the bat. We believe in this idea of resting, and so we actually give you time to rest. And then the next morning, we wake up, we have morning prayer, and then we have some teaching on the challenges of spiritual leadership in the church setting in particular. We also have teaching about solitude as being a primary and key discipline for Christian leaders. And then in the afternoon, we give you a block of 4 hours of time to be in solitude. And we guide you, we give you a practice to enter into that time with, but we give you 4 hours. Can you imagine 4 hours in God's presence alone doing what you and God would like to do together? And that experience is, for most people, the highlight of the retreat experience. And then in the evening, we'll have teaching and more conversation with the people who are there. And then the next morning, we start to turn the corner, and we encourage you to start to think about your life in ministry and what is God inviting you to as you return to your life in ministry. And we help you to think about that. And we help you to set your intent to go back and to live your life in leadership, more connected to your soul, and with rhythms in place that help you to remain open and available to God while you are in your leadership setting.